Hi, my name is Logan from FRC Team 4476, Waffles Community Robotics. My first journey started when I was 6 years old on the Waffles F.L.L. Junior team. I joined the Waffles F.L.L. team 2 years afterwards and set my sights on FRC. After 4 years, I joined the FRC team. The next year I graduated F.L.L. and have spent the last 3 years with the FRC team. This is a new series on how to program in WeDo 2.0. When you first open the WeDo 2.0 software, this is the page that will show up. This is a brief overview of how the software works and some of the things you can do in it. So obviously it's connected to the device using Bluetooth. It can be a computer or an iPad. You build your own code by click and drag programming. To run your code, you click the yellow play button, and then this is just a page of some examples of what you can build with the software. So as soon as you get to this page, you want to click the Get Started button at the bottom. After you click the Get Started button, you're going to come to this page right here. This is the After you click the Get Started button, you're going to come to the home page of WeDo. This is what it looks like. On the top we have some resources for teachers, for classroom projects, but what you're more interested in is the first project right here. So when you click this, it'll bring you to this menu. This is how you get the instructions on how to build your projects. It tells you a little bit about it. It gives you an approximation of how much time it should take and what level of difficulty it is, and then a little bit more down here. If you want to choose a different project, you can choose from any of the provided ones over here. A very popular one is Milo. So if we click on that, there are also a grade system here. So this is basically for classrooms. It gives you an estimation of what kind of grades you would want to be doing this kind of project, and then the same level of difficulty and time. If you want to build a project, you can go to the bottom right here. There's a big blue button with Go on it. If you click that, then it will bring you to this page here. This page is a little bit of a backstory on it. This is the question that these two characters are trying to explore. So you can read that to the students if you want to. This is a little bit of a tutorial on how to play the program. And then on the second Create tab, you'll see this page. This is how you start building the actual project. So at the bottom middle, there's a blue button that says Start Building. When you click that, it will come up with the instructions on whatever project that you're in. So on the bottom here, this tells you where you are along through the project building wise, how many pages are left. And when you click the arrows, it gives you the next step, just like any normal book. If you want to skip through, you can do that too. You can zoom in if you don't know what a piece is, if you want to take a closer look at it, and then you can X over here if you want to go back to this kind of main menu. You can keep going. This is a bit of a tutorial on how you can connect your brick. It's a programming tutorial, and this is just kind of a way to share your findings about the project that you've just built. Going back to the main menu here, on the bottom hand there are the projects. The projects are how you program your Lego projects. So I've already made a couple of programs here, but to make a new one, you want to go over to the left side where it says My Projects. Under that, it will have a white square with a green plus in the middle. If you click that, then it will open a new program, and this is kind of what it looks like to program on a computer. You can delete and copy your programs by going to the bottom right corner of the little block here with the blue pen or pencil. When you click that, you can name it on the bottom, so you can name it whatever you want to. You can name it Milo if you want. You can click check to rename the project. You can duplicate it by pressing the little blue button over here, and then you can also delete your project if you click the red one. And then yes. And that's all there really is to the main menu of the WeDo 2.0 software. Once you've chosen a project and you've built it, then you can create the program just like I just showed you. And then once you enter that program, it gives you this display. This is all of your blocks at the bottom here, color coded into different types. The two blocks that are already out is the start block over here, so this is where you run the program. You put the different pieces of code into there, so you can put them out and you can run it. The red box over here is just to stop the program. If you have it on an infinite loop, then you can click this to stop it. And then finally in the top right, there's a Bluetooth connection to the brick. So when you click this, it gives you a little bit of a demonstration. On the brick, you want to press the little green button. Once you do that, a block will show up right here, and it will just have the name of what it is, and then you can connect to it via Bluetooth. Refresh it down here. Up in the top left, there's a menu up here. This on the very left is the home button. That's how you get back to the home page. Just to the right of that is how you get to all of the different projects and the building instructions for them. You can also go to the light bulb, which is a whole bunch of more of the models that they have already made for you. There's a ton of different ones that you can pick from and experiment with. And there's also videos on how to program a few different things here. To the right of that is the camera. This is if you have a camera on your iPad or computer, then you can use this to take pictures. Currently I don't have a camera on the computer that I'm using, so there's just a black screen, but if you did have one, then you could see what you're doing and then take a picture, and that would be saved in one of the folders, and you can display that afterwards if you wanted to. Another one is the video, so you can also take a video with that, or you can take a snapshot of the actual program itself. To the right of that is the microphone. This is how you record different sounds that you can make yourself. The WeDo library has some sounds pre-made for you, but you can make more. Just like any other sound software, you can click the red button to record, square to stop, and the play button to play the sound over. Just like any other sound software, you can click the red button to record. What portion of it you want just by dragging the edges. You can change it to be whatever section you really want it to be, and then just Xing it will save it into your library. To the right of the microphone is the pencil. So this is giving you information about the program. You can add images, videos, you can add text, and then you can pretty much add whatever you want here, different formats for what you want to add, to give you a little bit more information about what this program is for and what it does. You can X here, or you can leave the program. To right of the pencil is the question mark here, or question box, whatever you want to call it. It's a software guide, as it says here. There's a lot of different information here, so sometimes it's hard to follow, but it can be useful in some scenarios if you want to spend the time to look through this and find all of the different information you need. That's also available. This has been an overview of the WeDo 2.0 software. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next WeDo 2.0 tutorial.